Hello security gurus, welcome to this new lecture. In this lecture we are going to talk about software composition analysis scan and how it's different from software bill of materials, also called SBOM. You might have heard about SBOM. If not, that's fine, it's a new term, but it's widely used in the enterprise environment. We need to know the difference between SBOM and SCA, and also we need to understand the use of these terms because the security tools provide capabilities to generate SBOM and run SCA scans, and hence we need to know the difference between these two. Then again, we need to know what are the commercial and open source tools available for SCA. So let's jump into the action and let's talk about both the things in this lecture. So, as you can see, software bill of materials will provide us a complete list of all the software components, including their versions in a particular software. It will include both first-party components that are being developed by the software vendor. So first-party component means that your development team will be developing, that will be called as first party, and third party components will be some external components that your development team might be using. SBOM will create a list of all such components that are being used in your application. Now, why we need this? Because this list is required to perform software composition analysis scan. Now let's see what is SCA. SCA helps us to identify security vulnerabilities in third-party libraries or frameworks. So it means that SCA scans find security vulnerabilities in third-party libraries. SCA scan will provide us list of vulnerabilities including license issues in the third-party component. So it means that SBOM will provide us a list of first-party and third-party components that are being used in the application, and software composition analysis scan will use that list and will identify security vulnerabilities in third-party libraries or components. I hope now it's clear for you what's the difference between SBOM and SCA. SBOM will be an input to SCA. Now within SCA, security tool identifies security vulnerabilities within third-party components. It also identifies any kind of licenses issues and any kind of other risk. Also, the security tool provides recommendations to fix these problems, right? Then SCA is important aspect of software development lifecycle as it will help us to make our application secure. I hope you are now clear what's the difference between SBOM and SCA and what exactly happens within SCA scan. Now let's see some tools that perform SCA. Some commercial tools are Snyk, Barracuda SCA, Black Duck. All these tools can be integrated in CI/CD platform. We will see some of those demos in the upcoming lectures as well. Then some free or open source tools are OWASP dependency check, and Snyk also has a community edition that we can use it free of cost for running SCA scan. We will see that demo in the upcoming lectures. Now let's see a sample report of SCA. What kind of information is provided by security tools about a security vulnerability identified in third-party library, also called SCA scan. So as you can see, this is an output from Snyk, which has performed software composition analysis scan. You can see Snyk has identified prototype poisoning vulnerability. You can see CWE, CVE and CVSS score. If you are not aware what is CWE, CVE, do not worry. We will learn about these terms as well in the upcoming lectures. Here you will see that Snyk is saying this issue, prototype poisoning, has been introduced by this library Express 4.16.3, and also Snyk is telling how to fix this issue. This issue can be fixed by upgrading the library QS to 6.2.4. Now you might be wondering that here Snyk is saying to upgrade QS, but issue was identified in Express. So let's understand another concept which is called direct and transitive dependency. Direct dependency is the parent library, which in this case is QS. QS library is using another library which is Express. So Express is a child library. Now in this case the issue has been introduced because of the child library which is Express, and hence this is called as transitive dependency security vulnerability. If the issue was directly in QS and there was no child dependency involved, that issue would be direct dependency security vulnerability. That's why in this case, the issue is transitive security dependency vulnerability, and the issue can be fixed by upgrading the parent library, which will have a fix for the child library as well. I hope now you understand why Snyk has mentioned to upgrade QS, but issue was reported in Express because it's a case of parent library and child library. Parent is QS library in this case and child library is Express in this case. So this was all about software composition analysis scan, how it's different from SBOM, and we saw a sample of SCA scan as well. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. There were a number of things that we learned in this lecture. So same level of information and many more things we are going to learn in the upcoming lectures. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.